All right, welcome back to Day Traders. It is a beautiful and sunny day today here in PA, and I hope you're out there enjoying this beautiful afternoon in what we call life. And I'm just getting this recap in now while everything's fresh on my mind. You see the mess that is my chart today. I'm not even going to get into stop losses, targets. Essentially, everything today John was shooting for in this range, I was shooting for up here. Okay. Started out great. I was up $100 on the day through these two pops, and I should have been done. Like, we're pretty much down a risk level on options at this point. Market can get funky and stay irrelevant longer than you can remain solvent, and I learned that today. Once again, despite how much I talk about it, and again, not even mad. Definitely overtraded, revenge traded. This is last trade. I'm not even mad. Um, I will note, like, right here, I was almost back to break even, and I thought we were gonna pop, and I didn't want to cut early because that's happened to me. Because I rebought at this level right here. I got in for the pop right at the Bravo, rebought at this level. We push. Um, or was it this one? It was this one, I think. I'm not even sure at this point. But one of them I could have got. It was somewhere in here. I could have got back to break even. Or maybe it was even this, and I did not. Um, and then like the 5 and the 10, like we're looking phenomenal. Like Teal, we're expanding. The 15, it's just one of those days where I think today they're selling the news. We have major news tomorrow, and I just should have stayed out. And even then, I could have been down like 250, like 280, like down in here. And then I'm like, I was just convinced. I'm like, all right, we're gonna come back. Like, we dropped this much, and we don't have to. And then I got some back in here. I was down like 500. And then I went long here because we're basing above the Bravo. I said everything was starting to go in my direction. I was getting confluence for the first time all day. Chips must have broken down. Yep, that's what happened. Chips were starting to push. ES, what's ES? ES was starting to push. So I went long like in here with everything. And then I had a buy in right here. I was gonna buy right here, and we just push. And my stop was down here. And at that point, it was loss limit for the day on Apex account. So I lost $1,000 today after being up. Could have only been down like 200-300 on the week. I was up like 150 yesterday. So I still do have these days where I'm just having larger losses, wiping out. I had one last week and got back to break even for the week. So, again, just not mad at this one. This shit in here was revenge trading, was over trading, and I deserve to lose on this day. I had a paper trade in here then, and I made like $300-400, and I did log back in, and I was gonna trade on one of the other accounts, and I just had a voice in the back of my head like, "You're done, bro. Like, you're fucking done." Like, so I just logged in now to do this review. I'm gonna head to the gym or the park, one of the two, get a workout in. Not look at anything the rest of the day. And again, this is a reminder to understand that the market does not owe you anything. And this was a day where John was trying to force, like, there's no reason. This is, you know how many trades this is? I don't even know. And that's a bad thing. It's probably like 10, somewhere in there. Twice I rebought, so that's some of that. And then some I was just taking some pops, in this range in here. But I was trying to buy these key levels like here and here, and that's what got me. And this is a reminder where, again, last week, same thing happened on a very bearish day. John tried to fire and fire often, and that's where I lost 550 doing the exact same thing. And I even mentioned this in chat today after I was up $100, and I'm like, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I gotta not be overcautious. And today was just a day where I was a little bit overzealous, so it happens. emotionally, psychologically, I've been controlled. Outside of a few, like, I like it was more so like I got something to prove. Like, I'm gonna get this back, and that's the wrong mindset to have. So when that happened, you just walk away. And I should have walked away down around like 550, rather than be down a grand for the day. So we live, we learn. I'm still up 1100 on one account, 700 on the other, and now this one was up 300. It's now down a little under 700, like 680, which, again, while it is a bad day, you can come back from a bad day and not a bad, or sorry, not a blown account. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit thankful for the Apex $1,000 loss limit until I get that trailing. Because once you hit 2,500, 2,600 profit, then the trailing kicks. So it is then end of day drawdown, which some of it would have helped me on some of these moves, in here. I'm not going to lie. But I would have kept trading in here, so we went nowhere. So that did help me on that. So hey, big punch in the face today, but hey, we just fucking take it, keep getting back up, and we learn from this day and put it behind us and move on tomorrow. So that being said, traders, appreciate you. Stay up, stay blessed, stay positive, and make it happen. Peace.